Okay, hello there ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here. It's time for yet more Evil Within 2 Classic Mode difficulty walkthrough. So far, chapters 1, 2 and 3 were done yesterday in this session, and now it's the day after. Yesterday was New Year's Eve when I did all that. So basically this is another sitting, if you will, going back to the game. I'm probably, and I'm hoping, I guess, to do all this sitting and session up until chapter 11 in 2 saves time. So it's going to be quite a long stretch of gameplay for me. Obviously, like I said, though, I am putting these videos into different segments.
So this is the computer O'Neill was talking about.
Still doing a video for each chapter, basically. The next 2 are going to be relatively short. But yeah, going through the marrow like this is so much slower on console, needless to say. And it's a lot faster, especially when you've got an SSD like I have. This one isn't so bad, but some of the side mission stuff seems even longer, let me tell you. Oh shit, wait a minute. Now, I don't know what the audio would have been like though for the first minute of this video, but I was using my laptop's audio, which I don't think is that bad, but you might have noticed a bit of a change now. It should be better. Oh shit, we're full on hand ammo. I wasn't using the blue snowball at first though, but now I am. You've got to be careful, ladies and gentlemen, when you stream, that you're all good to go. Just checking how many keys we've got. 3 gunpowder. Full on syringes. There are 2 medical syringes in the game. Like pouches, I should say, sorry. One goes from 3 to 4, and the other goes from 4 to 6. We'll be getting them both, because they're both in easy locations. And I think we'll be getting probably 1 or 2 more handgun pouches. I think there's 3 for the sniper rifle. We'll be getting 2. And there's 4 for the shotgun. We'll be getting 2. I don't really think you need them all. But if it's your first time and you're worried about running out of resource, go for it, I guess. Now, this is one of the more infamous parts of the game, and you could be forgiven for thinking it might be absolutely terrifying, because this is one of the hardest fights in the game. But that's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. It isn't a fight at all, because these enemies, unlike the ones in the first Evil Within, do not like ladders, and we're going to do something here which isn't going to showcase Tango Gameworks in the best light, because basically we're just going to stay on the ladder and nothing is going to happen. We don't have to fire a single bullet. So I'm not going to feel guilty about the cheese, because this is a really hard part of the game, normally. So whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do for 2 minutes though, because it seems like time's going so damn slow when you're doing nothing but staying on the ladder, but there we go. But yeah, Warden crossbow, that's the only one we'll be getting in the game, just to carry 1 more. Bit of gunpowder as well. These guys are alive, by the way. All playing possum, like they do on this game.
Emergency lockdown procedures are currently in effect. Lockdown can be disengaged by tuning to the frequency on your communicator.
Might as well give it a try.
Alrighty then. Oh my lord. There we go.
Emergency lockdown deactivated. Please Please wait for system
So,
reboot of each annex.
as soon as this gets going, you don't have to go into a specific location on the ladder, really. Just near the top will do, but if you're a bit lower, I'm not sure if they could knock you off. I doubt they could. But, yeah. They ain't gonna do jack shit. And now they've lost us. Incredible AI. So I had a meat and potato pie for my tea today, ladies and gentlemen, with mushy peas and chips and some brown sauce. A northern classic, if you will. It was delicious as well. New Year's Day today. I'm going back to work tomorrow, 4-day week, but then I've got the next 7 days off after that. Just so you know. Oh, more of them have spawned. Very scary and spooky. Oh. Oh, yes. And of course there is a witch. She will be appearing very soon. And she will run straight for us, run under here, go absolutely batshit crazy, and then walk away. And it does really feel like this goes on for too long, but it's a hard fight and it's chaotic. You can't hide. It's one of the only locations in the game, really, where you can't run and hide. Like, if I was doing this legitimately, with no upgrades, I can't really say what strategies I'd go for, because the shot bolt, you can only really stomp 1 or 2 enemies without it upgraded.
Security annex emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while
And the shotgun doesn't have enough stopping power by default. Or enough bullets in the shotgun, so not sure what strat I'd go for. Oh, these guys have woken up. Like, if this was the first Evil Within, they'd kick me off that ladder. In fact, in the first game, they're pretty damn dangerous when you're on ladders. Speaking of dangerous. Looks like she's giving up the chase, boys. It is kind of a shame that you can cheese it like this. Like, if I played this game on Nightmare and it wasn't classic, then I'd kill them all. Definitely, of course I would. Get all the resources and whatnot, but no way am I doing that on classic.
system reboot complete.
And there we go, it's going to open now.
Disengaged.
And we're going to get the fuck out of here. I've never been properly chased out of here. Potato aim!
Jesus, the smell.
A bit of EU aim there, ladies and gentlemen. But it's all good. And now we're going to be going into the tunnels. We're going to need the gas mask O'Neill gave us. And we're going to be enduring what is probably one of the worst things in the game. I don't know what they were thinking. Obviously in the first game, there's that factory where you can't use your weapons. That was pretty bad in the first game. And I'd say it's even worse in this game. Love the little stop that Sebastian did there. Because it can get you killed sometimes, so why have it in the game? And these guys can actually travel faster than you up ladders, so That's important to know. But just keep proceeding there. Just go on forward and you shouldn't be caught. Yeah, I hate this part. Like, the controls here are horrible.
Flammable.
It's so clunky in first person, man.
Rely on my firearms.
But yeah, so can't use guns at all. Just going to proceed forward. She is probably going to notice us. And I'm not really bothered if she does. Because I am going to be running to the end. However, I'm going to kill her. Just to see if I can get gunpowder, but I probably won't. Yeah, fuck all. But even with your stamina draining, you can get out of here. She doesn't seem to chase you that much, like a regular enemy would. But through here is a lament. And we need to do 2 stealth kills on it, obviously, to proceed. This is horrible. It's nerve-wracking. This thing does have a path in. And we're about to stab it here. But I'm crouching so slowly that it's beyond obnoxious. Get ready to run back here. The controls are terrible. Sebastian will be crouched when you get control of him here again. Now that's interesting because sometimes she will scream there. Sometimes she won't. I always run back here because I'm unaware of where she is. Stamina's just about gone better again. And I've got lucky because she's glitching into this wall. Sometimes if she doesn't scream, she'll glitch into this wall like that and just keep walking into it. That's the best thing. It really is. But yeah, just don't forget that this thing is an insta-kill if it gets you. I tried to do this part speedrunning last week. Surprise, motherfucker. And I got killed. I think it's just luck of the draw, whether you survive and get away with it. On classic though, I'd say just take your time, be careful. Copy what I did. If she doesn't go into the wall, she'll go to where she was the first time I stabbed her. Once she gets to that wall right at the back, she'll turn around, of course. But anyway, I think this is 1, 2, and 4.
Hopefully that did something.
And the power's back on. And we're out of here. Thanks, O'Neill.
Thank God. That mask smelled terrible.
Well, it's not going to smell good. That's for sure. Edging closer to 200 gunpowder. It's really off-putting to see that. Like, when you watch it, it looks awkward. And it kind of is awkward, but it's useful to keep your stamina. Did someone say shotgun shells? So we're now maxed out on the old shotgun. The next shotgun ammo pouch gets you from 10 to 13. And then I think the one after that is like only 15. But it should be all we need, really. But we're about to start chapter 5 now. Very soon. Most of this video has just been me on that ladder. Exit B2.
Here it is. My way back into Union.
How many herbs we got? 16. Thought I had more herbs than that by this stage. But like I said before, guys, you're getting most of the lockers. Most of the keys for the lockers, I should say. They will help you out big time. But we're pretty close to the Obscura boss fight now. It's not so difficult, but she does deal a lot of damage when she hits you, so just bear that in mind. I really like this room. I don't know what it is, but I like the ambience that's going on in here. If you're wondering when I'm going to be using the locker keys for the first time and going to the shooting gallery and all that shit for many more resources, chapter 8/9, just around the Stefano boss fight. But yeah, speaking of boss fight, it's the Guardian. And we're not going to be fighting her. You copy what I do, you will be fine. However, you've got to realise that you've got to keep an eye on your stamina. And it's a little bit nerve-wracking, this part. It always is. It always will be.
Gotta stop this guy and save Lily. Tim. Shit. What the fuck is that?
A very acceptable question, Seb. A very acceptable question indeed. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm in the car. I'm in the truck.
Back now.
Don't want to glitch it out. I'm going to keep this video going just before I head into the boss fight. We'll start the next video right with that boss fight. The boss fight, which of course isn't a boss fight. But yeah, there we go. Very, very important on Classic that you get both of these pouches. So now we can carry one more medical pouch. Medical kit. Syringe, whatever, you know what the fuck I'm saying. Just realised that I've not done the tutorial. Oh, not tutorial, but you know what it's like in a game when as soon as you pick up the item for the first time, you can craft it and create it and all that. I should have the ability to make medkits, but I don't have one yet. I've not encountered one. I think you encounter the first medkit, not medical syringe, where you get the explosive bolts, I think. And they basically heal you 75%. Whereas by default, the syringes probably only heal you about 25%. The smoke bolt. And right here, as we fight the Giggling Guardian or Avoider, we're also going to pick up the first explosive bolt. Exactly the same situation as a medkit. I should have got that in Chapter 3, but I didn't want to, I felt. And I do think that this is the best place for you to get it. But yeah, I'm going to end Chapter 4 here, guys. See you next